Hello, this is Heather Hoffman, and today I'm pulling out the July 2019 Kit of the Month from Unity Stamp Company one last time. I'm going to do kind of show you how to use one image and get two different effects by stamping off two separate times, only inking it up once. I'm going to start off by using craft card bases. So these are going to be nice one-layer cards, and these are just top-folding basic craft card bases. And I've got some clear blocks, so you can do this with your MISTI, but just to show you how easy this technique is, I'm just using my clear blocks to line everything up. I've chosen two different sentiments and then the large feather image from this Kit of the Month. And I like my clear blocks when I'm not using my MISTI. I like ones with the grid lines like this. It makes it really easy, especially with sentiments and things like that. On the red rubber, you can't see what you're stamping, so I like to line them up along that grid, and then when I turn them over, I try really hard to trust the grid. Sometimes the trimming on the red rubber, it might look like you're stamping it straight, but once you've stamped it, you realize it's just the trimming on that was not quite even. So the grids really help me to stamp things straight. I'm using VersaFine Onyx Black ink, and I'm making sure, since I'm going to stamp this off twice, I really want to make sure I have a really good impression. So I'm looking close and kind of seeing if there's a little spot that maybe I didn't quite get as much ink as I wanted, just making sure it's fully covered and fully inked. Now I'm going to stamp this one time right onto my card base. I'm kind of doing it in the bottom left corner. Then I'm going to, once I've made sure I've firmly pressed the entire image, I'm going to move right over to my other card base, and I'm going to stamp it again without re-inking. And when I pull it off, you'll see how there's one bold image and then one softer. It almost looks like it was stamped in gray, but it's that exact same ink. So with the work of inking my stamp up one time, I'm going to be able to get two cards and two different effects with this. So the first one, since it's a bold, solid image, I'm going to stamp my sentiment up in the right corner. As you can see there, I'm using that first sentiment I grabbed. For the second card, because it has more of a gray soft effect, even though it is stamped in black, I can stamp my sentiment so it kind of goes over the top of it, and that black image is still going to pop over the top, as you can see there. So it's kind of a fun way. I've used craft card base, one image, two sentiments, and one stamp pad, and I've got two cards. And I didn't speed this video up at all. What you saw is exactly how long these took to make. So it's a great way to get two cards if you need a card on short notice and you need something flat, easy to mail, or anything like that. Now I'm going to show this same technique using a white card base and just some colored dye ink. As you can see, the possibilities are endless with this. You could do these in so many different colors. You could mix your ink colors. If you used your MISTI, you could kind of stamp in several colors. But I'm going to ink it up really well, just like I did the other time. Same thing, stamp it once, pop over to my other card base, and do the exact same thing. Making sure to press nice and firmly both times so that I get a good, clear impression of the whole image. And it's a little harder to see that colored on the white, just the contrast makes it hard to see, but you can kind of see how that image is there, just almost a soft shadow effect on the white like this with the color. And for these, I could stamp over them again with the same colored ink, but I went ahead and stamped these with black ink for my sentiments. I felt like it was just, they needed the contrast with the color and the black. With the craft in the black, it kind of looked neat, just keeping it monochromatic. But I kind of liked the added contrast with the black and the color by laying these images out. And once again, this video, this portion, I did not speed up at all. So as you can see, these come together so incredibly quickly, and they're really great for those really intricate, detailed images. And you can just kind of get a different effect mixing and matching your cardstock. You could do colored cardstock with the black, but craft, white, colored ink, plain ink, however you want to do it. It's just such a fun, quick technique and a fun way to use your stamps in a little different way. Thanks so much for coming today. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.